connect. Welcome everyone to Mr. Joel's Education Channel. I'm here to teach you about cryptocurrencies. So today, kind of talking about what's going on and a little just more news and updates for you guys to tell you what I see happening as an outlook on the future. And I'm just gonna look at CoinMarketCap to start today and see where we're at. And then I'm going to open up some TradingView charts. So what I see is Bitcoin is at 82.35. So we broke that 8100 resistance, which means we should be on a bull pattern right now, which is a positive. A lot of the coins and tokens have gone up a little bit because we're at 388 billion market cap. So we're consolidating right now. We went up to 400 yesterday. We came down to 380, 375, and now we're up to 388. So we're probably going to go in a consolidation period for a few days. And then when things start to pick up, they're really going to start to pick up. So just the patience is the virtue here. And I also want to talk about things that went down a lot and that have really high potential. So I'm just looking at CoinMarketCap, and what I'm looking for is the 7-day to see which coins. This is what I do generally. I look for the projects I like, and then I look for what has gone down the most and hasn't recovered that much yet. So for example, ADA, it's still down 26.75% in the last 7 days. It's still down 2% in the last 24 hours. So that's probably a good one to pick up at this point. Same with almost exact same percentage with XLM, another good project. EOS as well, it's down 26%. You see a Bitcoin Cash is down 26%. Ripple's down 29%, but it should be. It's got too high of a supply, and I don't see it ever getting to 90 or 100 billion in the next little while. It's probably going to stay lower because people now understand that it's not as good as people thought. ETH is also a good one to buy right now. It's still down 27%. So these are good ones to buy. You should be looking at it. Like something that you shouldn't buy right now probably is Lisk, because Lisk is only down 6% for the last 7 days. So it's gone back up a lot. It was down to $10 and it's now up to 22. So I would avoid buying those types of ones now. Even though I like Lisk, I wouldn't buy it when it's gone up so much lately. I wouldn't buy Monero because it's only 13%. So these are ones, if you're holding, you're buying for hodls, these are not good projects to buy. Really good projects to buy, Qtum down 40% still. ICX down 36.5%. Bitcoin Gold 36.5%. XRB 36.5%. Populous down 44.75%. These are good ones to buy. If they're down that much in the last 7 days, they have a very high potential to go back up. Another really good coin that I thought would hit $100 this year for sure, and probably still will, is Strat. It's only $7. It's gone down 40%. BitShares is down 42%. ZRX is down 35%. So you see a lot of these coins haven't really made up the losses that they lost. So they have a high potential to just make up those losses. And then on top of that, you're going to probably see a very positive flow upward for those ones, because they'll make their money back in the next little while, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, 3 months, but they'll make that money back that they were at, and then they'll surpass it. And maybe 2 or 3 months is too much, actually. But I like to predict low because I'm not a type of person that likes to make predictions, because when you're wrong, then you're a jerk, and people were like, why did you do that? I'll use Bitcoin Ben as a really good example. A lot of people were upset with him that he said it was going to be $600 for Litecoin, and then bought it 300, and then boom, it went back down to 115, and then now it's back up to 150. People are upset at him, even though he's not telling you have to buy it or sell anything. Neither am I. I'm just kind of giving you guys the things you should be focusing on, so when you make a decision that you have an educated decision based off of knowledge. So kind of using knowledge and making an inference for yourself of how you're going to use that knowledge, because I'm just trying to help you guys learn how to choose and what to choose, but ultimately it's your own choice. This is really interesting. This company Revain I've been following them for a bit. I'm going to start doing a little bit more research into them, because it's the only token that's up 31.5% in the last 7 days. I don't see anything else anywhere close. There's DigiDAO, but that really was mostly yesterday. Other than that, Revain was actually going up during this whole down slide. So that was a really interesting one to just kind of do some research into. And I'll do that for you guys and make a little video to just tell you what it is. So that's cool and very interesting. Yeah, so when you're looking for what to buy in your long holds, try to find the stuff now that's been still in a dip, that's still quite in the dip. Don't buy the stuff, in my opinion, I wouldn't buy stuff that's only down like 2% now, because that means it probably gained a ton over the last couple 2 days. As well, we're in consolidation, so you're seeing a lot of this on the chart, but it's kind of staying in the same channel, which is good. Consolidation is a good thing because it means we're going to probably have a breakout soon. So get excited for a breakout. Don't be surprised if we go down a little bit before we go back up again. It's possible. I always tell you guys anything is possible. This is crypto. So that is very, very possible. A really, really good project that's stupidly cheap right now is Enigma. You should take a look into Enigma. I really like that project. As well as Request Network. We only got, it's only 28 cents. It was over $1 at one point before this. So it slid 4 times downwards, which is great for us if we want to buy now. Great buying opportunity. So yeah, I see a lot of really positive stuff going on in the market. The charts are starting to show a little bit of an uptrend, which is good. So we just have to kind of wait it out for what will happen next. I'm trying to see if Blue Zill. Yeah, you guys, if you never looked at Blue Zill, look into that one because we knew it was going to hit and probably go up to like $1, but it's already at 80 cents, and that was really, really fast. It happened very quickly. Went through 3 targets like that on the fib chart in like a day yesterday. And they're a new one on Binance, which is generally what happens, and then it drops a little bit after. So, Poet, Siren Labs token, these are the ones that are just down so much still that they have some upside to grow. I would try to avoid some of them. And now I see Crypto 20 is on there. That one where they take the top 20 and they're giving you like, it's kind of like a mutual fund of crypto. So that's an interesting coin. I don't know where it's going to go or where its potential to go, really, to tell you the truth. But yeah, keep an eye on that one. That one looks really interesting as a project overall. But it's kind of like buying a mutual fund of all the different stuff. So one to look into a little bit more. Nothing too deeply to look into because I think it'll be fine. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing in the market. One of the ones that I see, if you never looked into BuyBox token, it is down almost 50% still. Don't buy Packcoin even though it's down 54%. That's a bad point. That's a bad token in my opinion. People got too excited about it, and it's not really something to be that excited about. From what I've researched, I don't find it to be something that great. So yeah, that's pretty much the forecast for coins. What do I see happening in the next couple days? I'll call it now and we'll see if I'm right. I've been pretty good lately. What I see happening in the next couple days is this. You're going to see a couple things. Number one, you're going to see consolidation. Number two, you're going to see a little bit of a breakout. I'm assuming that by the end of the weekend, we're at like $450 billion in the market cap. And I'm hoping that if everything goes to plan, next week will be up another 100 billion, at least $100 billion up. So we should be close to 550 by the end of next week, maybe 600 if we're really lucky and a lot of people get FOMO. So that's what I'm banking on, people to get FOMO. A really interesting fact as well that maybe you did not notice. Yesterday, what happened when Bitcoin went from 6,000 to 8,000, it literally was the biggest buying volume for a single day in Bitcoin ever. Literally. Even though it hasn't gone up that much, and you may not have noticed it, the volume was the highest ever for a day. So that tells us that you should be bullish on Bitcoin because it's going to come back. It's going to come back, and it's going to come back quickly and swiftly. I told a lot of people when it hit 6,000 to buy and hold at 6,000. And they said, it might drop to 5. I said, buy at 6,000. It's probably the good zone to buy in. Even if it drops to 5, it's going to go up. Some of my friends messaged me yesterday and were like, yes, thank you so much for that. And I was just sitting there going, you know what? Like, it could have been wrong too, and it went down to 5 before it went up, but I knew it was going to go back up. People are scared, which is the best time to buy. When I see people freaking out online, that's when I'm starting to buy. When I see people bragging about how much money they've made online, and when I see people that are this is what you guys should follow too. When you see people that are all telling you to buy something that aren't in finance, don't have a background in education of business, don't have commerce, don't have any of that kind of stuff, if they're not from a business background and their job is completely unrelated to business completely, and they probably are new to trading and all that stuff, don't listen to those people, because when they're being greedy and telling everyone else to sign up and do it, generally, when everyone else is telling you to do it, is the time you don't. Or if you're in it and everyone starts to get all hyped up, that's when you sell. And then when you buy when everyone's scared. So buy when people are scared and sell when people are greedy. And that is how you make money in the industry, in any of the markets. Doesn't matter if you're in Forex, it doesn't matter anything. Forex is a little different, but if you're in stocks or crypto, 100%, that's how you do it. That's how Warren Buffett made all his money. Not all of it, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The forecast today looks good. The SEC meeting was great. They set up to $20 trillion, which is 8 times the market cap right now. If we doubled it 8 times, that's a lot. That's a good. So if your portfolio, for example, was $1,000 right now, in 2020 it would be 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Now we're at 6 years. 128, 256 from $1,000. So if you have $5,000 in there, how much do you have? Well, first year's your 5, right? So 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160. That's on 6 years. 320, 7 years. 8 years, 640,000. If you have $10,000 in the market, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, that's only 5 years, 320, 640, 1.2 million. Does that sound good? I know it sounds good to me. And that's only the whole market cap. That's not including if you're in the best projects that go up the most, or if you're trading. So just see where we're going here, right? We're going up. I mean, we might go down a few times more, but we're going to go up. And right now we see a little bit of this, but flip me upside down. Do you know what that is? Head and shoulders upside down means that we are going to a bullish pennant. That's a good thing and it's great. Let's get bullish. Let's do it, man. So that is pretty much all I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to make I do live feeds. I don't know if you guys are on Facebook. Join the groups on Facebook. Some of them, like Crypto Warriors, I do live feeds in, and then you can join in and ask questions and that kind of stuff. I do have a plan of action, kind of like the things that I want to make videos on to educate for. I've been really busy this week, but I hope by the weekend I'll have some more time to do some more videos for education, and then I'll do a live feed every single day around 9 p.m. Bangkok time, which is usually about 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? Central Time? I don't know. I think it's Eastern Standard Time. Like wherever, like New York and Toronto and Philadelphia, all those, that'll be about 12 hours difference. So it'll be like 9 o'clock in the morning most days for you guys. And then on the weekends, I might do a little bit later, like 10 o'clock. So that you guys can be awake and kind of doing your thing. So that's the goal anyways. So the plan is I'm going to show you guys a couple things. So I've made a my MetaMask video and a my Ether wallet video. What I'm going to actually do is show you guys how to buy an ICO, the process of it, so that you can actually learn how to do that so you feel confident. Talking about gas and Gwenny and all that stuff, that's kind of really a weird language to speak when you've never talked about it before, and it's a lot to learn, and it's a little bit stressful because you may make a mistake. I know that feeling. I taught myself way back how to use these things, and they were kind of stressful because you're talking about money and you might lose it if you screw something up. So this is a really good thing to make a video about, because then you have confidence. Okay, if I did it and I know what I'm doing, if you follow what I'm doing, it's not much different than what I did. KYC, everyone can do it. It's just put your information in. So that you don't need to do anything for. It's just about how do you set up the coin tokens on my Ether wallet or MetaMask so that you can actually receive those tokens when you buy the ICO. And that's basically what I want to show next. I also want to show you how to do a little bit of research into doing an ICO research. So what kind of things you should be paying attention to, as well as I will be doing some tokens that some of my live feed people they asked me about a few tokens that I don't know about very well. And so I'm going to do my research on those and make videos for those this weekend. And if there's anything you guys ever think about that you want to learn, there's the comment bar down there. Send just link on the comments and write in like, I want to learn how to do this. All right? And I'll make videos so that you know how to do it. I'm going to be making a video soon about Jaxx, because I want to find some software wallets to show people how to use them so they can get their money off of the exchange, and then I'll show you how to back it up and etc. I will do that with like literally a fake account that not a fake, but a real account I'll make on an exchange and put like $1 into it just to show you how to do it. And that way, I don't show you any of my stuff because I can't. It's just not a good idea to do that. I've seen people get hacked just from that alone. So I'm not going to do that. If you have a Nano Ledger or a Trezor, that's the best way to store some of the really good coins. But there are some that you can't store on them as well. So it's good to know what you can and can't do with them. And it's good to know where you can, if you have Litecoin, you have like 50 of them and they're on exchange, you're crazy. You need to take them off the exchange and put them in a Jaxx wallet or put them in the Litecoin wallet that they have their own for, and that's the way to do it. And also, when I'll be making a video on staking, so you learn how to actually download your own tokens wallet and then stake your money into it. So you can actually staking is a really cool thing that gives you airdrops of free tokens or gives you a % of increase in your money. Like if you leave it in for 3 months or something, they give you like 3% extra on top of the growth of the coin. So it's another way to make a little bit of profit. So I'll be talking a little bit about staking, some ICO reviews, how to do the research for an ICO, how to use MetaMask, and when you buy the ICO, what happens if it doesn't want to go through the first time, what you should do the second time when it's kind of network delays and stuff, because Ether does have a lot of network delays. It's one of the downsides of it. Okay, so that's it for today. I love all you guys. If you have any questions, leave them down there. If not, have an awesome day. Keep positive. Everything's going to be good soon. Just chill out. Love life. It's all good. I promise. All right, guys. Have a good day, and I'll speak to you later.